So Nathan, it's finished a 2-0 defeat here against Warrington Rylands this afternoon. Just first of all, your assessment on the performance.
Wasn't a first half. We weren't at the races. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't the standards we set. Credit to Rylands. They had us on the back foot for long periods in the half, but we just weren't getting to grips with the basics, what we needed to get us going really. Yeah, some changes at half time. I thought we were very, very good second half. And I think, we've not been good enough in the final third today. We've missed 3 1-on-1s. Keeper's not made a save. We've not hit the target on anything today. And ultimately, you're not going to win football games if you don't do that.
And just looking at how Whitby fell behind, really, it was just that sort of early sucker punch 5 minutes in. The header at the back post just seemed to take quite a while to go on. But defensively, what do you feel Whitby could have done better there?
Well, you've got to stop the cross first and foremost. It's only an half chance for the lad. It's an excellent finish. To come in at the back post, he's still got a lot to do. It's a great header, so you've got to give him credit there. But I'm looking back and 2 or 3 minutes before that, and we're 1-on-1 against the keeper, and we've not hit the target. And we all say goals change games, and you're going in 1-0 at half time. But like I say, second half we've come out and done really, really well. We've had them on the back foot, just not being good enough.
Yeah, and you mentioned about the second half making those changes at half time. Obviously, given the conditions today, it was never going to be one for pretty football. Was that sort of the part you think in terms of the personnel you brought on?
Yeah, no, it needed to be done. For the game today, I've made some changes. I think we've got a good squad, and the players obviously that we selected in for the game were more than good enough to go get the result. But it just wasn't going our way today. We were beating us on first and second balls, and I need to bring more experience on. That was my thinking, and it did work. It did work, but it's a learning curve for a lot of our young lads. Come away to Warrington Rylands on a heavyish pitch. Weather's blowing around and it's windy. Football kind of goes out the window, and you've got to earn the right to play. So yeah, we did that, and like I said, I thought we were a lot better second half.
Yeah, you mentioned about the improved performance in the second half. Once again, really just one key moment that makes that second half a lot more difficult for Whitby, given the penalty. Just your view on that decision.
Well, we were on the front foot. We're on top of the game. Callum Dolan's, he's gone inside as he does, and it's a great tackle by Oxley. He's won the ball, and the refs give a penalty, and these things happen. When you looks out, but yeah, it changes the game again. We've gone from being on the front foot to being 2-0 down, and we've got a mountain to climb.
Yeah, and just looking at how the game finished off, obviously again a couple of sort of chances created from Whitby, just as you mentioned on that final third, it really not clicking together. No,
well we've got no shots on target, and that says a lot when you've had 3 1-on-1s, and we beat Bridge the other night 3-0. The truth of the matter is we should have won 6 or 7. We're not clinical in front of goal. We're not good enough in front of goal, and that's one of the reasons why we're down the bottom end, and we're inconsistent, because as a back line we are consistent. We do keep clean sheets. There's pressure on us at the top end now. Yeah, moving forward, that's the challenge for them, because we've got in the league, and we've scored 11 goals this season, which isn't good enough. It's not going to get us to where we want to be. So yeah, the challenges for the lads moving forward, we've got to be better in the final third and be more clinical.
Yeah, and looking at Tuesday night's game now, again Warrington Town, that one, back at home, and probably a slightly different game, you'd imagine, a lot more physical, so that might come into your head when you think of the team selection. Yeah,
not necessarily. I mean, I've seen Warrington play a couple of times this season. Good football inside. Yeah, but they've obviously got to come to our place on a Tuesday night to Whitby, and it's a difficult place to come, and we've got to make it difficult for them. Very good team. They have been for the last few years, always been strong, and they're up there again this season. So we need to go do what we did the other night against Bridge, or like what we've done in the second half today. But like I say, what I've said to the lads is, going forward, it's for us, it's a very simple yet hard thing to get right, and it's we're creating chances, creating numerous chances in games. We're just not putting them away. And it's happening so many times now. So if we can convert those chances into goals, I keep saying it, the best teams in this league will give anyone a game, and we can put anyone to the sword. But unless we start putting these chances away, we're going to make things difficult for ourselves.
And as well, saw today Jake Day in the warm-ups, chance of him might be involved as well on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be okay. Obviously Stitches have been out a week now. He did the warm-up today just to make sure that the gash wasn't going to open up, and yeah, he's come out with that okay. So all being well, on Tuesday he'll go back into the squad.
Nathan.
Yeah.